Welcome to Charter Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young. Our guest is Diana von Welanetz Wentworth, founder of The Inside Edge. She joins us to talk about the nonprofit organization's weekly breakfast and quarterly dinner meetings, which feature cutting-edge speakers on the campus of UCI. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I understand that there's actually a very interesting story and somewhat personal, but if you'd give us maybe just a 30-second talk about how this organization came about and why it's so important to you.
Okay, well, my late husband and I, Paul von Welanetz, we wrote cookbooks. We had our own television show on cooking on Lifetime Network. And we were invited to go to the Soviet Union on a citizen diplomat trip. So there were a lot of really famous, wonderful people on that trip. Swami Satchidananda and Dennis Weaver and
really an interesting mix of people, it sounds like.
Mix of people, yes. And we went on that trip, and what really hit us was how much people loved networking and being together, and there was really no opportunity for them to do that because they were loners, most of them. They were authors. So when we came back, we gave up our cooking career and started an organization. And we have been going now for 23 years, and we get all the most cutting-edge speakers in the fields of psychology and science, and it's just an amazing organization.
What's changed over, I mean, you're almost getting close to 25 years of this organization. It used to be you and your husband, but some things happened, and unfortunately he's no longer with us.
Right.
But now instead of just you and your husband, you have a group of people putting this together now.
Yes, it's wonderful. I ran it for 7 years myself, well, with my husband, and then after he died. And then I was going to close it, and the members came to me and said, Diana, no, we'll take it over. And they did, and they started a nonprofit educational foundation, and it runs beautifully. I mean, it's a fabulous place to go in the mornings. You get all excited and sparked by the speakers. And
nice way to kick off your day, I would think. If you're listening to a motivational speaker, it kind of sets your tone of the day in a good way.
It takes place early in the morning at 6:30 in the morning, but it doesn't matter because you get so much energy there. It's just fantastic.
So give us an idea of the type of speakers that you have, because I went through and I was looking at the list, and I can't categorize them. They're all from very different walks of life, but I will say one thing, very all upbeat and positive. Very
positive. You know, Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen, who started the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, kind of really met there and decided to do the first book there, and I got to be their first co-author. But Louise Hay was there every week, and she's, of course, has her own publishing company now. And Susan Jeffers wrote a book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, and she started writing that book there. And actually, I gave a party one time. We had these very far out parties, and I would have people show up as who they wanted to be in 5 years. And so she came to the party in a limousine with 3 mock-up books and saying that she had just returned from her 3rd New York Times bestseller tour. And do you know that in 5 years she did have 3 New York Times bestsellers? So it's that kind of an organization that sparks people and supports people in going for their dreams, and it's...
When I heard that story, somebody who works with you told me that story, and I thought, what a great idea for a New Year's Eve party, because we set New Year's Eve goals, right? And then do we live through them? But maybe if you're focused and pushed on doing this for New Year's, maybe you actually will live it that year.
Well, you know, if you, for 2 or 3 hours, you're living the part of having achieved your dreams, something clicks inside, and it really is very magical.
So we can't list everybody, but again, we want to say this is a weekly breakfast and a quarterly dinner. So you have somebody coming every single week.
Every week, yes. Adrian Windsor books the most amazing speakers. We had Gay Hendricks coming soon, who was just on here. And we've had Ram Dass. I mean, there isn't anybody we haven't had. Speakers love to talk to this group because we make videos and because they know they're reaching an audience that's really very sophisticated.
And interested in what they have to say. So, but we're putting the website and the phone number we've been speaking. We encourage people to go there to find out the full list of people, but congratulations on your personal happiness and success of this organization.
Thank you.
It's nice to have an inspirational thing to talk about during the holidays.
Thank you so much.
For Charter Local Edition, I'm Tracy Young, and back to CNN HLN.
You can count on me to connect you with the best cable, high-speed internet, and telephone services.
I'm ready to answer your questions and make sure you get the most from Charter.
I'm here in your neighborhood to help with everything, from equipment upgrades to billing.
I'm always looking for ways to keep you better connected and deliver more of what you want, like faster internet and more HD.
We're a team of 16,000 people.
Fully committed to bringing your home to life.
Today and tomorrow.